Hey, you guys, welcome to Our Opinions with Sass. That's me.
And I'm Rooster.
And you get just that our opinions on any and everything under the sun. We talk about politics, we talk about entertainment, we talk about anything and everything.
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything. And I
So let's
apologize.
talk about let's talk about turning that chime down.
Right. I was going to say, I apologize because I didn't turn my phone down. And I guess that would be the right thing to do so that there aren't any interruptions during this broadcast of our opinions with Sass and Roosta. So, how are you guys doing out there? Our opinion nights. How you guys doing? Chime in, hit us up on a chat message, and let us know how you guys are doing today. How was your day? And while I'm thinking of it, let me let you guys know about something that we do on Fridays. Every Friday, just about every Friday, we have a freestyle Fridays. That's where we get on and we bring people in and we just talk, we chill, we have a drink, we laugh. We go back old school to old school stuff. We play games. We do it all. We do it all. So
And
um,
we and we want y'all to chime in.
chime in, join us. Um, all of that stuff. Let us know if there's something that you guys want to talk about. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. We'll try to get all the opinions we can. But without further ado, I think I'm gonna let my partner in crime get us started because he knows all kinds of stuff that's going on. I'm a little bit behind on the news, a little bit, but I'm gonna just give him the floor, you guys. How about that? On the
Hey,
floor.
hey, hey, ladies and gents and ladies, boys and girls, girls and boys. Check it out. I'm first of all, I want to give a few shout outs, man. I want to give a shout out to my barber. He just hit his 1,000 mark. Y'all subscribe to him. I throw his name up there out there. It's MFL Productions on YouTube. MFL Productions. He just hit his 1,000 mark. Congratulations. Give him a hand clap, Sass, if you can. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Trip, man. Hey, listen, man. Keep grinding, player. Keep grinding. Also want to give a shout out to cat I just met, man. He close, y'all. One touch detailing. Man, he close. He getting his mark. He getting his mark close to that 1,000. Hey, want to give a shout out to a couple solid brothers. We here. Hey, man, solid dude. I just met you, man, and you. Hey, out of all the people I know, man, you tap in the most when I'm doing my live sessions or whatever, whatnot. Uh, man, brother Gold Professor, man, I love his shows at 5:30 in the morning. All these people is channels that you guys can tap into. But without further ado, like my young comrade here, my co-host said, we're gonna get down to business. Listen, y'all. Let's talk about Mr. Madison Cawthorn. I think he's a representative in North Carolina. I think it is. I think so. Really interesting thing happened with him. Uh, really interesting thing happened with him today, or within the last couple days. So there's a group that's fighting to keep these guys. There's actually a law that states if you are a member of Congress, House of Representatives, senators, and you incite violence on the U.S. government, you can be banned from running in the primaries, which makes you banned from being able to hold office. Uh, so, uh, Madison Madison Cawthorn they lollygagged around, kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, you know, filing motions in court until they found a Trump appointed judge because they figured they had a better chance at not being banned if they had a Trump appointed judge. And right now, I don't know if it's temporary or not, but it was upheld that he can be on the ballot for next year's primaries. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty interesting.
So
Uh,
this
Go
dude
ahead.
is only 26 years old. I was just
Exactly.
looking. He's
Exactly.
one of the youngest politicians,
Exactly.
they're
Exactly.
saying.
Exactly. So with that being said, another one of his downfalls right now is he's made a bunch of his colleagues on the right really upset with him by saying he was invited to all these orgies and parties with cocaine and things like that. Now, it might be a little belief. I mean, a little truth behind that. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't supposed to tell on the Good Old Boy Network. You know what I'm saying? The Good Old Boy Network is keeping you afloat right now. You know what I'm saying? So he done rubbed a lot of Republicans in the wrong way. Now here's what's interesting with all the crap that goes on within the Republican Party. Uh, Kevin McCarthy, which is the leader of the House of Representatives in Congress, I guess it is. He's the minority leader. He won't say anything when these guys get out of line. Being disrespectful towards people, uh, Democrats, just anybody in general. He won't say a word. He looks around. Oh, like, what's wrong with that? But as soon as this guy Madison says something about his fellow colleagues, uh, now it's a problem. So he pulls Madison Cawthorn into a meeting, and he came out, and I guess they quashed it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what went down behind closed doors because they don't say. But I don't know if you know your mic's muted. But he it's just interesting that he'll speak up against something that goes on within his party when it's coming from his party, but he
Yeah,
won't speak on nothing that goes on from within his party towards someone on the left, even if they're dead wrong. Like with the I forgot the guy's name down in Arizona that did the cartoon stabbing of Alexandria Ocasio
oh, yeah.
Cortez. He
That's
didn't
the one where
he
his
w-
family doesn't like him, right?
right. He wouldn't even address that. You see what I'm saying? How can you not address that type of ignorance, that type of behavior from a man that's in his 60s, I guess. You you won't say anything.
Right.
I I'm wondering how can what kind of leader is Kevin McCarthy? Is he a yes man? You know what I'm saying? Or what? This guy is a sad leader. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
yeah, you know what his end goal is.
No, tell me what his end goal is.
I think he's trying to get up there where he could run for president.
Yeah. I don't think I think he can run for president, but
I mean,
he,
yeah, but that's what I
no,
think his
no, no. But I'm saying he'll never he'll never cross that threshold. He'll I don't think he'll ever get anywhere close. See these guys are ruining, even though they think they're doing the right thing by appealing to their base.
right.
They're ruining their reputation. Because they just did a survey, a study, and they found out that there's only out of all the people that they surveyed, and surveys are surveys aren't always accurate. I'm gonna say that to everybody. So don't take what I'm saying. They did a survey and they found that I think it's 46% of the people said that they're independents now.
Mm-hmm.
20 26% said that they're Democrat, and 25% said that they're Republican. So they're saying that the independents, whatever way the independents go, so goes the elections. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So they're thinking that a lot of independents uh don't like McCarthy or the Republicans. And I'm starting to wonder about that as well. With Devin Nunes stepping down, I think Devin Nunes was in some trouble,
Uh-huh.
so he stepped down and tried to take on Truth Social with Donald Trump.
Right.
So it's
The you're talking about Donald Trump's social media.
yeah, Truth Social, which is yeah,
Yeah.
which
Have you
which they
heard much about that mess?
so all I keep hearing is that it's it's uh it's up and going. They're in the trial phase, but if you listen to them, they're fully on the go. But yeah, but from what last I heard is a lot of investors
Yeah.
were starting to back out, and they were pretty upset because they invested a lot of money into it, and now so they're saying they have people on the platform, and they're just testing out to see how it works, so that they can go with the full launch. But I don't
So
know if
it's
it
like in the beta phase or something.
right,
No.
right, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But they were saying that the full launch was supposed to be last October or November or something like that.
Oh wow.
So
So this Devin Nunes, he's the CEO of
yeah,
Trump Media and Technology Group.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I'm gonna see when the launch was. Truth Network is what it's called.
yeah. Truth Social, I think. So
So,
with that being said, I'm just starting to wonder why would you step away. You're a career politician. Why would you step away and work for Donald Trump social media network? I think he was in some trouble, and I think he knew it.
wow.
So yeah, so yeah, so
Well,
it's just amazing that Kevin McCarthy doesn't have a spine.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
Not at all. It's saying I'm looking at like the latest news for the Truth Social
Uh-huh.
Network. It says two key tech execs quit Truth Social after troubled app launch. So
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's getting off too good.
Well, last I heard this morning, I heard Devin Nunes reporting about it, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, we're fully launched on the App Store, which I guess that's the Apple store,
Yeah.
and we're working to get it fully launched on the Play Store."
Oh
So
wow.
it's yeah, I mean, they want to make it so they said that they're bringing truth, huh, which is funny because I just heard Donald Trump say at that last rally he think he's the most truthful guy that's ever been around. He think he's the last piece of truth on earth.
He lying right there.
Oh man, that dude can lie, can't he?
You probably don't even know he lying when he lies. He
Yeah, he
lies so
knows. He
much.
knows, but they say he knows, but he just doesn't care. You know. So that's it. So that brings me to my next subject. Unless you had something you want to talk about.
No, I don't.
So as we talked about, Madison Cawthorn uh scaving by on this primaries. Uh, that same group went down to Georgia and got in front of a judge, and this judge was picked by Obama, and this judge said, "Wait a minute, you may not be. We so Marjorie Taylor Greene and them been kind of trying to do what Cawthorn and them did, kind of filing all these motions to, oh, I'm busy now. I can't make this day. Can we push it out? Push it out. So they're trying to, but they said this judge said, listen, I'm making a ruling. And they were supposed to make it Friday. And then they were supposed to, no, they were supposed to make it Monday. So they may have already made a ruling on it. Uh, but the judge, they were saying, oh, well, Madison just got, he just got, this is, this is just all a hoax. The judge just, uh, let Madison Cawthorn off the hook, but they said this judge said, "Yeah, I want to know why that judge did it." But yes, we ain't gonna walk away with it here. We're gonna have to actually uh talk about this and see what it is. Got a lot of questions to answer, so we may have to make a ruling on this, and proceed forward. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
they said so if she does rule that Marjorie Taylor Greene can be held off the ballot for inciting an insurrection or violence towards the United States government, that she can she'll have to file an emergency appeal, to keep her on the ballot. And they say maybe a an appellate court. They would say an appellate court would have to actually pick that case up.
oh wow, really?
So yeah, so she's uh she's on pins and needles right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She,
absolutely.
yeah,
She
yeah,
needs she's in the right place. She needs to be on pins and needles
yes, she does. She
because
does.
you already know how
She
I
does.
feel about her, and I'm sure there are a lot of people that feel the same way
Yes,
that I do about her. So
yes,
she needs to be on pins and needles.
yes.
So
Yeah, she's trash at its best.
yeah,
Yeah, she's definitely trash at its best.
yeah.
I guess they just tried to campaign for Mr. Matt Gates down in Florida, and they say they think only about 12 people was clapping in the crowd.
Girl, girl, I said girl. I'm like, I think I'm guy, guy.
They say they think it was about 12 people clapping in the crowd.
Whatever happened with that whole ordeal with him?
Listen, one thing about it is they so I don't even know why they have even announced that they're going to have these investigations going and they're looking into things. Don't even report on it because you ain't gonna do nothing about it.
That's what I think. They're not gonna do
Yeah,
anything about it. I
the
feel
average
the
Joe.
same way about the whole investigation into Trump, and
Right,
it seems
right.
like that was just a huge waste of time.
It really is because you're not gonna do anything about it. So the funny thing is, they're saying, speaking of Trump, they're saying now that the committee is is sep- is split down the middle on should they refer Trump over to the Department of Justice, but uh, what's her name? The Republican lady from Iowa. What's her name? That's leading. That's one of the leaders in the on the committee. I forgot her name. She says there's no thing. They said they don't want to bring forth charges. They want the Department of Justice to bring forth charges, uh, or an investigation into Trump's, uh, with all the missing records and all of that stuff going on. That
They
they want
want the who, the Department of Justice.
the DOJ, but that ain't gonna happen. This dude, Merrick, what is his name? Merrick Garland.
Mhm.
Yeah, that dude ain't gonna prosecute a murderer that committed murder in broad daylight. Man, this dude ain't. I
You
don't.
so you already know.
Yeah, it's sad that. So yeah, I don't know why they even announce those investigations because there's nothing happening. They ain't gonna follow through with that.
Well, whatever happened with his daughter, Ivanka Trump went to that whole committee thing. Was it the January 6th
Yeah, committee. Yeah.
insurrection? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything about her?
Well, they say she cooperated.
Okay.
That's all I heard is that she cooperated. Her and her husband.
Okay. I'm looking to see. Oh, so she had an 8-hour testimony before the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th Capitol attack by her father's followers. Um, uh, it doesn't really say too much about what she said, but 8 hours.
Yeah.
They chose
So
to voluntarily cooperate, her and her husband.
so the
Uh,
ones that they're talking about now is the tweets from Don Jr.
okay.
They're they're uh, they're saying that he was this was being planned before even before Trump lost, the election. They said he started tweeting out stuff to I forgot that secretary guy, the guy that was right up under Trump.
Hmm.
Mark Meadows. Mark
The
Meadows.
one that Jenny was
Yeah,
talking to all the time.
yeah, the Mark Meadows. So they said he started sending him all kind of tweets on how they were going to just announce that Trump won and how to overturn the election and things like that. And they said that he's in more of a hole than almost any one of them, aside from Trump. And they saying they don't know if they're going to actually try and get Trump before the committee.
Oh, so Don, who's in who? Don Jr.
Don Jr. Yeah, Don Jr. But they're saying they don't know if they're going to get Donald Sr. in front of the committee
Oh, okay.
testify. You know what I'm saying? And
That's a good
ask him a bunch of
question.
questions about those missing pages.
Yeah.
And the cold part about it is, all those people listen to him yell about how Hillary Clinton was hiding pages. But look who's doing all the hiding, you guys.
Yeah, they had to go to Mar-a-Lago and obtain stuff that he had stolen from the White House, things that are supposed to be in the presidential library.
Yes, yes,
He had taken stuff, he had torn stuff, ripped stuff up. Some of his some of the people that were part of his team when he was in office said that he would like rip stuff up, flush stuff down the
exactly,
toilet.
exactly.
Deranged. That's all I
Some
can.
of them, some of them said he would rip it up and put it in his pocket, and so that they couldn't go back and tape, because they'll go back and tape it up and put it all back together.
Yeah, they did tape some stuff up
Yeah,
back.
they did. They did.
Yeah,
They said a lot of stuff though. The stuff that he really didn't want nobody to see, they say he would put it in his pockets and burn it or do whatever with it. You know what I'm saying? That dude is. I mean, I don't see how anybody could think this guy is a straight line type of guy. You know what I'm saying? This dude is
yeah, I was gonna just say that if that doesn't show that this man is so shady, you know, but nothing's gonna. I feel like nothing. I shouldn't say nothing's gonna happen, but we have yet to see what
exactly,
happens. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
And it's sad that nobody will bring a case against him. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
exactly. So,
so yeah, that's
hey,
pretty interesting.
yeah. So I wanted to ask you. I was listening to a show the other day, and they said that Ron DeSantis, who I can't stand, governor of Florida, he says that if Stacey Abrams wins the gubernatorial election in the state of Georgia,
Georgia.
it's going to be a cold war between Florida and Georgia. What the hell does that mean?
That I don't understand, but Ron DeSantis is
Oh,
this dude is so off his rockers. But listen to this, there's a group of teachers that's revolting against him, against that this don't say gay law.
yeah,
So these teachers have gotten together and they've put out this letter that they've sent home to all the parents
right.
that they're saying, hey, listen, we're not going to refer to your kids as he or she anymore. We're not going to say they're boy or girl. We're not going to, do any identity uh, uh, politics on, well, not politics, but any identity on them. We're not going to give them any identity. We're going to take the boys and girls signs off of the bathroom doors so kids can go to any bathroom they want to. Uh, and we're only going to refer to your kids as them and they. You know, It ain't funny because, but that's their way of fighting back at Ron DeSantis, and there's nothing he can do about it because that's the bill he passed. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
There's nothing he can do about it. So, uh, yeah, he's getting a lot of pushback, but I don't know why. They must be really worried about Stacey Abrams down there because she was so close last. Actually, I think she really won,
Yeah, we all do.
but Kemp, Kemp was the guy. So
Right.
yeah, yeah. But
And they're worried about Warnock too.
well, wouldn't you be? So who is? I think is Herschel running against Warnock or is he running against Ossoff?
I think no, Ossoff is not up yet. Um,
So it's Warnock that's. I know it's
I
Warnock
think
that's up.
Warnock.
Hey, listen. That boy Herschel. Hey man.
Yes.
Hey, he was. Don't get me wrong. He was raw at football, and
Mhm.
he is a great UFC fighter.
But you know what?
But you can't put a book in front of that boy with big words in it. You know what I'm saying? The big words. That fool can't read worth a dang. How you gonna want him to run his Senate? Listen, man. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. Oh
it's
wow.
it's him. It's Herschel Walker.
Running
So
against Warnock.
yeah, so
Hey,
Georgia Senate race 22. It's let's see to see who will run in this year's election against Senator. Also, Republicans are just geared up trying to knock
hey,
Raphael Warnock out.
hey. Even them Republicans probably down there. Well, I think we got us one.
Right.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna use the terminology that they probably using, but
Yeah.
they probably boy
Not
that was about dumb as a box of rocks.
right. I know
Man, hey,
exactly.
listen, every time I thought Donald Trump was an idiot when it came to speaking and throwing things out there.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Herschel needs to shut up and just keep doing what he does, and keep making money. Herschel is man, listen, I wouldn't even want nobody. Hey man, I'd be mad as hell if somebody stick a camera in my face or a microphone in my face talking like he talk.
Yeah. You know what he sounds like to me. What's the guy's name? So remember who was the guy that when they had the election where they were trying to get our governor out? The guy that was
Oh man, I forgot that dude. Start with an E, don't it?
just a fool.
But that dude, at least he can talk though.
He can, but I'm just saying, but
But
they
yeah,
are
you're
both,
right. You're right.
they
You're
both
right.
sellouts.
You're right.
And I'm gonna
You're right.
call it what it is. So,
Right. You're right.
I'm gonna tell you who's going up against him. Republican Herschel Walker is one of the people. A Republican Gary Black. He's like a commissioner of agriculture.
Hmm.
They got a lot of Republicans. Republican Kelvin King. He's the owner of a construction company. Latham Sadler, he's a former Navy SEAL. And then just to name off a few, James Nestor, Josh Clark, Jarrett Craig, Oliver Chase, George Litchfield. And it doesn't say if they're Democrats or, I mean, it just
Well,
doesn't say.
I think Herschel is being backed by most of the top
Oh, yeah.
senators.
Yeah, I
And the
think so
crazy thing
too.
is, hey, I don't think in that case, you listen, we got a lot of stupid people in the world
Right.
that vote for people, on status and celebrities,
Mhm.
I'm gonna call it. But I don't think that's gonna work with Herschel. I really don't think because this dude is. Hey, listen, with all due respect, I like your game on the football field. I like
Right.
your fight game, man. But politics, man, you need to stay away from it because you could tell you didn't do nothing in history.
Yeah.
You didn't you didn't. If you got a D minus in history, somebody was doing you a favor.
Uh,
That's how bad he was.
that's
Man,
how
this
bad he
dude
was.
can. Hey, I don't understand him. Listen, listen. Don't make a fool of yourself out there,
Yeah,
person. Keep going to make fools out of them people in that octagon that you fight in. Make fools of them. Don't make fool of yourself, man.
yeah.
So
But you know what? I think that Stacey Abrams, remember when the whole thing she got out there, she had everybody out there voting. So I think that they need to strategically do the same thing that they did because Warnock, Ossoff, you
mhm,
know, Stacey Abrams like rounded up people and everything during that time, so
mhm.
hopefully people like show up in numbers and all this voting suppression and all that stuff that's going on. I hope it doesn't stop anything.
I think the voter suppression law is going to bring more people out to vote. I think that's gonna backfire in a lot of these people's faces.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying? Because you see, they're striking down a lot of those voter suppression laws in
Yeah,
those states, but there's still more to go because I think it's 31 states that pass voter suppression laws, and yeah, but the demographics are changing. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you definitely have to pay attention to what they're doing.
absolutely.
Yeah, these dudes is they like how you used to have to lift over lift over a rock or walk up unknowingly on a snake. These dudes, these snakes are right in your face.
Oh yeah, right in your
Yeah,
face.
these snakes are right in your face.
Like no doubt at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah. So with that being said, I guess we're gonna move right along to what's happening in America, you guys. What's going on with all these mass shootings? You know, hey, listen, I'm a big believer in in the Second Amendment. I want everybody to own their own firearms, but we got to stop and think. People, we got to really stop and think of what's going on, what's happening now. You got all these guys going around doing these mass shootings with no regards to life. So this prompts Democrats to try and ban, you know, firearms. You got kids going to school shooting other kids. You
Right.
got you got you got people going to nightclubs, trying to have a fun and come out and gunfire erupts, and people losing their lives. You know, you got guy getting on the subway just today, I think it was.
In
My
New
girl,
York.
yeah, my girl told me about it. Shot, I guess he shot like over 10 people or something
Oh,
like
was
that.
it that many people?
Yeah, and then but no, apparently no one died. Thank God for that. Uh, but there was a bunch of injuries from people trampling over people trying to get out of there. Then you got, you just got it's just they just had 3 mass shootings just this past weekend. You know, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? You get and listen. One thing about it is you don't know who's gonna snap, when they're gonna snap. So for those of you that fight to keep guns in the homes and things like that, you guys need to actually sit down and come up with a solution so that the Democrats don't try and take these rights away from everyone. Because, like I
Right.
said, I support everyone being gun owners, but we have to be responsible gun owners. We can't let these things get this thing keep being out of control like it is. So, my
Right.
question to everybody, what should be done if you think you're just looking at it as if Democrats are just trying to take away your rights, but they're not. You got people who these people are not just killing just the victims; they're killing the whole family of the victim. you take away, you just take an innocent life, you take it away in a split second. It rips away at parents, children, sisters, brothers, mm, uncles, aunts, cousins.
Yeah,
It just rips them apart. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys quit fighting so much and sit down and come up with a solution. Work together on this. You know what I'm saying? Because it, it's only going to continue to get worse. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's a sad thing. You know what I'm saying?
But to me, it seems like they've become like so desensitized to the killings that I mean, and then
Exactly.
appeasing the people that are keeping them in office.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
more of that. And then the whole thing, I just want to point out that the whole new thing with these ghost guns that people are ordering, you can make your own gun. I know that Biden is trying to come up with some type of regulations on people being able to purchase that. You can't trace those guns or anything. It's just like you build a gun. I watched a video, they just send it to you. This guy was just showing it how easy it is to just make this gun. You order it, you get the parts. They tell you whatever tools you need,
So
and you
here's
can
here's
make up
here's
your own gun.
so here's how they can only be traced. So
And no background checks.
right. So here's how they can only be traced, and there's only one way they could ever be traced, and they're not gonna. It's not gonna happen. When people buy guns, they shoot a bullet out of that gun, and then they send it to a lab. So and put that lab on or put that bullet on file, so that if there's ever a shooting, they can actually match that bullet to whatever gun it came from. Uh, but with that being said, with ghost guns, there's nobody sending out that first bullet,
Right,
and then there's no serial number to track it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And like you say, you can just order this off the internet, get you a
Yeah,
barrel, put the gun together, click clack, and you ready to go kill up as many people as you want to, and there's no tracing. You know what I'm saying, on the gun. So and if you really look at that, that's actually taken away from gun manufacturers, taking money away from gun manufacturers. You know what I'm saying? Because now people don't even want to. I mean, don't get me wrong. People still want to buy the Smith and Wessons, the Sig Sawyer's, and the Hunt points, the whatever that something point, and then the Glocks and all of that. You know what I'm saying? People want to actually do that, but at the same time, you can't expect people to that can't buy a gun to sit around and wait. They're going to say, "Hey, I can go down here and get on the internet and buy me a piece, and nobody ever even knows about it." You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a it's a sad day in America uh, when it comes to these mass shootings. We have to pray. You know what I'm saying? We have to. You know we. We just have to. Believe that somebody out there is at some point is going to say enough is enough. We need people to come together and hash out their differences and stop thinking that or stop trying to pit one person against another. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, listen, y'all, we use an app called Melon. If you guys ever want to chime in, tap into the show, you just go on. It's a web-based app. It's not a downloadable app. You don't have to put it on your phone or anything like that. We use that to do our show. You guys can go to melonapp.com, sign up, use the free version if you ever want to join us. And hey, tap in, send us a message, say hi, say hey, I want to get on your show or something. So literally moving right along.
Well,
You
hold
want Did you
on.
want to give anything, give any shouts out to
Yeah,
Melon or anything?
yeah. But first, let me just say this: going back to the guns, I agree with you 100%. Like, um, there's something has to be done about all these mass shootings and everything. And I want to go back to what you always say: we need more love in this world.
Yes, yes,
um, we need to learn how to handle things differently than killing somebody who's just there are better ways to handle things, basically, is what I wanted to say.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I wasn't getting off this gun subject, but you're totally right. I wasn't, because I got another one to talk about, and this was
Yeah.
real chaotic and idiotic and s- just plain dang stupid.
Okay.
So there's a guy. I don't know if he was. I I want to say 99.9% of the chance this guy was a young black guy. Walks into a precinct in Wisconsin somewhere. I can't remember which city it was. Walks into a precinct and asks about an investigation that was going on or whatever. And the cop's behind the window. He just leans over and kind of nonchalantly, talk to the guy. And I guess he told him he couldn't, share that information with him because it's an ongoing investigation. The guy backs up, pulls out a gun, takes one shot. Now, this first shot doesn't go towards the officer. I don't know exactly where he shot at, but so then he kind of backs up and backs himself and looks around because there's people actually sitting in the lobby where he is. And
Mm-hmm.
then he takes a shot at the cop through the glass. I'm like, dude, what is? I don't know if this dude was high, if he,
Probably
had
so.
some kind of vendetta, but I mean, it was plumb dang stupid. So he gets off around six shots.
Really?
Oh man, didn't hit nobody. Now, thank God for that. Didn't hit one person, but he gets off around six shots. Now, a lot of our ignorant people in the hood will say, "Oh, that dude was gangster," but no, that's plumb dang stupidity.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's really the only way you can look at it. Is just stupid.
yeah, so he ends up getting chased down. Now it's snowing outside. First of all, I don't want to be outside, period, in the snow, let alone having to shoot a gun and run from the police at the same time. What is on your mind, dude? You know
Right.
what I'm
Are
saying?
you thinking?
Yeah,
Well, obviously you're not
you're
thinking.
not thinking at all.
Yeah,
So
you're not thinking.
so they chase the dude down, right?
Uh-huh.
One police officer. Now I couldn't quite make this one out. The police officer in his car, I don't know if he jumped out and took a shot at the dude or the dude took a shot at him. But
Okay.
somebody, you heard the shot, and I don't, and I, you kind of seen the officer duck back. So I don't know if the officer actually shot at him, but he ended up getting shot. They chased him down, caught him around like on the side of a house, and
Uh-huh.
but he ended up getting shot. They didn't kill him,
Right.
which he's lucky because they wanted to, but he's lucky. But he definitely got hit in the arm. I think it was they were saying while they had him down on the ground handcuffed, and
Yeah.
just just what was this guy thinking? You know what I'm saying? I don't, I mean, you can't make the police give you something that they're not going to give you. You know what I'm saying? You already know that. You can't walk in. Oh, I'm demanding such for such investigation. Hey, listen, we don't work like that.
He must have been on some kind of drugs
Yeah,
or
he had
something,
to
or
be. He had to be.
mental issues or
Had to be. Had to be.
something, you
Yeah.
know.
So I was puzzled by it. I was like, what was this guy thinking?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Definitely crazy. Definitely crazy.
Well,
So yeah, with that being said, man, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world. You know, the Ukraine deal. It's sad that the Russians are, you know, pulling back but putting more pressure on another part of the country. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you see you couldn't win. So they knew they couldn't win the ground war, apparently.
right.
But who knows what's gonna happen next. But uh war crimes, things like that. Uh, Putin's never going to be brought to international criminal court about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I saw today that there's a Washington Post guy that was out in Russia somewhere, and he made a comment about Putin, and they've captured him.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that, but I can only imagine.
Yeah,
I can
they
only
captured
imagine.
him. Uh, so here, I think this is it. Ukraine tells Russia to return prisoners if they want Putin's top ally back. So Putin's top ally. Well, let me see. Maybe I'm not looking at the right thing.
Was he
But
one of the
anyway,
generals?
yeah, it was. But back to the Washington Post guy. So I guess they have him. I was trying to see if I could find something on that. I had ran across that article today. I think it was Washington Post. So
Yeah, but you listen. Anybody in the media in Russia knows to never should know to never speak against Russia, Vladimir Putin.
right,
You I mean, I understand the freedom of press and all of that stuff, but if you're gonna talk about him, walk across one of those walk across one of those borders first.
exactly. Don't be
Yeah,
anywhere
and don't plan
over
on going
there,
back.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
is crazy. I was just like, no, I don't think
And he'll
so.
probably end up getting 10 to 12 years for that. Because you see the guy that they poisoned, the guy that they poisoned and they had took to Germany that time.
Oh
They
yeah,
they just added some time onto his sentence since this war started.
did they?
Yeah, I think I may be wrong, but I thought I saw something where they added 9 more years onto his sentence. I'm
I
like,
was
"Huh?"
gonna say he's not. They're not gonna let him out.
Right, yeah, I don't think he's ever getting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. So,
it's
yeah, it's a lot going on, the world has to learn to love again, you guys. We have to learn to love again,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, that goes for all nationalities,
all
you know?
across the board.
Yeah, yeah, so
Green, red, brown, orange, purple, blue.
yeah, so
All
with
of
that
it.
being said, I don't, I ain't got much more to talk about tonight. You got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of talk. We talk about anything and everything under the sun. So all I'm gonna say is today I did something I hadn't done in a long time. Got out and had some fun, and I'm just got out and just went out and had a good time. And my arms, I can barely move my arms. I can barely move my legs.
So
And
what'd you do?
I went golfing today.
What?
Yeah, I went golfing today. I love golfing, so got out and I had a good time.
So
And
you
uh,
play golf?
yeah, yep.
Wait.
Uh,
I thought that was a white man sport.
no, it's not.
I'm just playing because I play golf too.
No,
I wish
yeah.
you'd invited me to play golf.
Hey, we'll have to play golf one day together, most
Yeah, I
definitely.
didn't know you play. Who got you into it?
So a good friend of mine, got me into playing golf
Okay,
and
okay.
stuff. So I started. Here's my backstory. I started playing golf prior to the pandemic. Really loved it, enjoyed it, when got my whole set of clubs. And then here comes the pandemic. And I think I even played during the pandemic one time, but then I think stuff started to maybe close up or whatever. So I didn't play for like the whole couple of years and
Hmm.
stuff. Um, so finally got a chance to get back out today, and I got some work to do. I'm not gonna act like I'm Tiger Woods out there, but I think my putting game is good. I can putt real good.
Well,
But
you know what they say, right?
what?
They say drive for show, putt for dough.
Hey, putt for dough. I was putting for dough today. Well,
That's
there was
what's up.
no dough, but yeah. But
That's
I
what's
gotta
up.
I gotta work on, just all the other stuff. Putting is good, but I'm gonna go to the driving range and hit a couple of balls and stuff. And then the other thing that tore me up was my allergies. My allergies just tore me up. It was windy out there. So all bad.
So you
All
have
bad.
seasonal allergies.
Yeah, I got seasonal allergies, so that kind of messed me up today. But overall, I had a good time.
Mm,
I got to look past those things because overall, I had a good old time. I'm glad I got out and did that,
that's
and I'm
what's up.
looking
That's
forward to
what's
doing
up.
more of it. On my off days and stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was just it's funny that you mentioned golf. I was just man, so I've gotten a lot of people into playing golf, but I got some
oh wow,
partners. I got some partners. These cats that go play golf won't even invite me out. I'm like,
really?
dude, really? I mean, literally. I mean, literally taught these dudes how to play golf.
And they won't even invite you out when they
Man, these
go?
dudes won't even call me. So when I call them on it, right?
Uh huh.
They always, oh man, let's get out and play. No, I shouldn't. What you mean, let's get out and play? You didn't call me when you was out there a couple weeks
Wow.
ago or last month, or it's that's interesting.
Let's
That
get
is
out there and
that is
play.
yeah. Why do I have to bring it to your attention for you to call me? I'm the one taught
But
you how to
you
play
know,
golf.
people. You know what? I always say this: people gonna people.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
People gonna people.
There
You
you go.
know.
It don't make me mad because I know what type of cats they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow. They The funny thing is they'll call another friend that
Mhm.
I also taught how to play golf
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey man, you want to go play golf?" But won't even think about me. Won't even send me a message. I ain't asking you to pay for me to play golf because like one of them was like, "Oh man, I'll pay for us a round." I ain't asked you to pay. I could pay for my own round of golf. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I'm
Well, look,
asking
sure some.
why you
I'm
didn't extend the invite.
I'm sure some courses are like crazy expensive, but
Oh
we
man.
ain't going to them courses.
Oh man, these dudes is really interesting. So who do you play with? Do you have is it any friends, family members, cousins, uncles,
So
brothers?
yeah, so some of my family plays, some friends of mine play. I might be playing in a tournament, a golf tournament. Um, I forgot what month, like in August, I want to say. So I'm looking forward to that. Uh,
So what kind of tournament is that? Is that a best ball, scramble,
to be quite,
shootout?
to be honest with you, I don't know. A friend of mine invited me to this golf tournament. I'll have to look more into it, and then I'll have to get back and let the audience know too
Is it
about it.
expensive?
Huh?
Is it expensive?
So when you play golf, for those who don't know,
No, no, no. I'm not asking about the golf. I know about. I'm talking about the tournament. Is the tournament expensive?
it's 375 per four group of
Oh,
four people.
okay. That sounds about. Yeah, that sounds about what the normal rate is. But what
Yeah.
comes with that? Because I've played in a couple tournaments that man we got. Hey, listen. So it's a trip. Richmond doesn't have a public course, and I don't mean to cut you off, but
That's okay.
I played at this tournament twice when I used to work for my company that I work for, and man, it came with lunch and the best steak dinner ever for a golf course.
Wow.
For a golf course. So, and that was at the Richmond Country Club. The funny thing is,
Uh, lunch.
Richmond Country Club sits in the hood
Uh-huh.
or across the street from a hood, but you go in there, you wouldn't even realize or recognize that you're in Richmond.
Oh, wow,
Oh
really?
man, this place is beautiful.
What?
Oh my goodness.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, so
I have to
it's
check it
it's
out.
interesting. That's what's up. That's what's up. I didn't know you was a golfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you, I'm going to be trying out a whole bunch of, not even trying out things. Like for instance, I wanted to go fishing. I used to fish a lot when I was younger, with my older brother, my dad, my twin brother, and stuff. And I
Uh-huh.
always enjoyed fishing. So I recently went and bought a fishing pole so that I could go fishing.
Okay, that's what's up. That's
So
what's
that's
up.
one of the things I want to do. I just want to do it all. Everything that I want to do, I want to do it. Tomorrow's not promised for any of us. So I bought a, oh, the other thing is I want to go bike riding too. I want to start bike riding.
Oh shit, you just gonna be all around. Oops, excuse my French, you guys. You gonna be all around the decathlete, huh?
I'm trying.
You gonna
I'm
be
really
like
trying.
swimming in the ocean, getting out and running 100 miles and
Now
climbing a whole bunch of mountains and.
that I won't. That you can forget about
Oh,
it.
okay, okay. I thought you was trying to
Or
turn
late.
into a. Thought you was turning into a decathlon or a
You know what?
decathlete around here.
Those things. If you, I would love to do one of those. If it didn't involve swimming like across a lake or something, I would be all for it. I would love to train and do one of those that didn't include swimming.
Listen,
Of course, I would have to train up and get ready and prepare myself for it. But
eh,
you know what? They have those. I should challenge myself. They have the ones I think where you don't have to swim. I'm gonna look
uh-huh.
into that and see.
Well, listen, we got some decathletes in the hood.
Hey,
As soon as the police roll up, they turn into all of that. They jump fences,
decathlete
swim
on.
across rivers.
Right. They
Hey,
might be almost
listen,
drowning swimming, but they
yeah,
make it in.
they make it. They make it. They make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's what's up, though. That's what's up. You got a lot of sound like you got a lot of things on your plate.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to have a
Yeah,
lot of things on my plate.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, yeah.
Live life,
That's
y'all.
cool. That's
Live
cool.
life.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, anything else?
I don't have anything else for tonight.
All right, all right. Well, listen, I want to. Hey, oh, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but we got some new subscribers as well.
Oh
So, so
yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
give a shout out to all our new subscribers.
Yes,
Thank
we
you for
do.
watching the show.
Yes.
Please like, comment, and share. Hey, it is never not appreciated by us.
And that's for you guys, that hand clap, you guys. That's for you guys taking a chance with us.
Yeah, you could be anywhere in the world, but you you
You,
chose to spend just a little bit of time with us. That's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah, you subscribe to our opinions with Sass and Roosta.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
So
the only other thing that I want to say again is you guys check us out on Friday. Pull up
Freestyle Fridays.
Freestyle Fridays. Check us out. Let's have some fun. We can play some games. I think I'm gonna pull out the games on Friday. Let's just have some fun. It's the end of
Yeah,
the week, end of the work week
yeah,
for a lot of people. Let's have some fun. Get a drink. And as a matter of fact, I think it's supposed to rain on Thursday and Saturday. I heard now
yeah,
Saturday's
yeah.
supposed to
That's what I'm
rain.
hearing.
Yeah, so if you in the house, you bored, whatever, chime in. Let's laugh. Let's get some laughter going. Let's get some fun. Let's
Yeah.
make it happen.
So I'm gonna give y'all a little hint on what I want to talk about on Freestyle Fridays. I
Okay.
want to talk about old school cartoons.
Oh, okay. Now you got to remember that.
I want to talk. Hey, I'm throwing it out there right now. I want to talk about old school cartoons.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
While we had it on old school cartoons, let's talk about old school movies too.
I'm with that. I'm with
Okay,
that.
let's talk about that.
I'm with that.
Reminisce. Back
That's
down
what's
memory
up.
lane.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, with that being said, people, I guess my co-host is gonna hit y'all with the end screen, and we gonna be out.
We are going to be out. Bear with me because I didn't have the end screen up.
That's all right. That's all right.
So, with that being said, thank you again. Thank you to our new subscribers. Thank you to our old subscribers.
Hey,
Stay tuned for a lot more to come your way.
the appreciation goes further than you think.
It does. Peace.
We out.
We out.